Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center for tonight's main event.
Remember, double up with a jab.
Round 1 of 12. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Chico's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. The Beast's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Halfway through this round here. Gonzalez's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend, one of them is to block. He did it there well. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Way to block there.
Come on, here's something.
This is excessive holding we're seeing here now. Right away, left hand at himself. Gonzalez is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Good defensive skill.
Unload. Keep that head moving.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. The Beast's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. He just missed that shot up top. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. And he ties up on the inside. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, he was big, big shot he just scored with. He goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down. Now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Missed the body shot. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Downstairs with a right hand. The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Not able to land the uppercut.
Let it go!
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Gonzalez's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Move!
Gets rid of that body shot. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Ten clicks of the talk. Off target with that hook. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
The Beast's offense has nearly left the building, but that has a lot to do with the fact that he was hurt earlier. He got tagged.
Now he's got to find a way to be defensive, to make sure he survives, clears those cobwebs out a little bit, but he's got to reconnect the offense before it's too late.
Head and body, head and body.
Just still not moving enough. Move, move.
Looking good. Back to the body.
Relax, relax. You're doing great.
And he engages in the clinch.
There you go.
Gonzalez is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. The Beast is in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Nowhere close, that punch by the Beast from the east.
He's tied. He's tied.
Chico's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away.
1-2. 1-2.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. He did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
10 seconds remaining in this round.
Yeah, that's it. All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. There you go. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Gonzalez is up 3-0 on Teddy's scorecard as we begin round 4 here. But Teddy, having scored a knockdown, sometimes it can work against you. You don't want to become complacent.
No, we've seen that many times where all of a sudden you think that the fight's over. Now all you have to do is go out there and just wait for him to raise your hand. That could be a door that could be left open for your opponent to come back.
That's it, just like that.
Not much action as he just ties up.
Good work.
And now looking to hang on.
Jump on him. Nice.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. The Beast really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab.
You're not focusing.
Beat him to the punch.
That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. This looks like it could be just a matter of time now. Maybe a punch or two away from going down. Teddy, what's he got to do?
Well, he's got to grab. He's got to find a way to stop the offense. And to clutch and grab, usually that's one way.
And he decides to tie up again. Chico's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Gonzalez is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Off the target by the Beast from the east. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. The Beast is stunned, and he is solid. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically, how are they acting? What are you seeing out of them?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Keep busy. Don't take him.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old. in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th.
Let's go.
Is this another one of those nights?
Nice block by the Beast from the east. The Beast is hit by a right hand.
Now lay it on. Nice.
Somehow he's avoiding going down here. All of a sudden, some good defense after a lack of it cost him. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Halfway into round number 5 here. That was not well targeted by Chico.
Nice work, nice work.
You're not focusing.
Not an accurate hook at all.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Focus.
Gonzalez's punch is far off the target.
You got this one.
The Beast's tying up more now after being knocked down.
And that's what you expect. He's trying to buy a little time. He's not worried about winning this round right now. He just wants to get himself right so he can win other rounds. And he can be around for other rounds.
Not moving enough. Move.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And that does it for this round. The Beast, his last round was a big improvement. I mean, that's more of what he's trying to accomplish in this fight. Down on the scorecards, but now things headed in a better direction for him.
Yeah, to me, he was cooperating with his opponent before. Right now, he's arguing with him. Hey, arguing is good in boxing.
Jab, and throw. Throw to the body, then to the head, then finish to the body.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking it. That's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to weigh you down. It's to have a great resolve and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
Got this one.
Keep moving.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Good defense, just covering up down low. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Didn't get it done going to the body there.
Push yourself.
Blocks that belt line well.
Head and body.
The Beast is just a sitting target here now. I mean, you know where to find him each and every time you come on the attack.
Yeah, he's very predictable. He needs to get on those feet a little bit, start to change his place in that ring.
Get out of the way from those punches.
Halfway through round 6. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
looking good. Watch the hook.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Back to the body.
You're not focusing.
There you go. Hook! Hook! He's tied! He's tied!
Come on, kid, focus.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth.
Watch the hook.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy,
Don't punch
you
into him,
just
man.
get
Don't
the
walk
sense
into him without
that at any
throwing
point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him in this round.
I got more.
Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy went to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
And he's holding. There it is! Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gonzalez is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. And he just holds on there.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Jump on him. Nice.
Another clinch. He missed with that headshot at the halfway point of round 7.
Beat him in a punch.
Just like that. Just like that. Pace yourself.
Chico's proving here that you can't hit what you can't reach. You see the movement he's putting
Nice.
forth.
Yeah, he's using his legs real well. He's controlling range. He's just not allowing his opponent to get into the punching distance he needs.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Now hugging on the inside.
Jab. Jab.
Hook, hook.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Just like that, just like that.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
How you doing? Nice and calm? Nice and calm, right? How you feeling? He's counterpunching. You need to be aware of that, okay? Watch for the counter. You can't let this guy throw first.
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him this round.
So with the 8th round underway, it gives us time to reflect on just what has transpired here. The Beast's mounted a great comeback. Look at Teddy's scorecard. It's much closer than you would have thought it to be.
Yeah, the reason why he's mounted the comeback is that he stretched his boundaries a little bit. You know, a lot of people think, hey, there's a ceiling on your effort. This is as far as I can go. Well, guess what? He raised the roof. He's putting another floor on.
Jump on him. Nice.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Well, he ties up there.
Finish with a hook.
The Beast has got to find an answer for this because his accuracy has been well off the mark. I like the fact he's willing to throw, but he needs to land more.
Yeah, he needs to calm down and think more.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
You see him holding on. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Nice work, nice work.
Oh! And for the 2nd time tonight, he goes down. It's over. This fight is over. The Beast's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Sometimes that's all it takes, Teddy. Just one good shot can end the evening.
You just wonder how hard he tried to actually get back up. But I'm not in his body.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.